My name is Gianni Laudadio. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And I am 19 years old. My favorite place to surf is right out in front of my backyard in Michigan City. It's just kind of like going to church for me. I feel like it's got a special place in my heart, and it definitely always will.
My name's Chandler Hansen. I'm from Traverse City, Michigan, and I'm 21 years old. A couple of brands that support me would be Hyperflex, that would be from my good friend Aurelian, and then Creatures of Leisure, Otis Eyewear, All Dry, and M22. Caught my first wave probably 2.5 years ago with my buddy Gabe Huskins out in Leland.
The first time I ever stood up on a wave, I was boogie boarding one day in my backyard and took my mom's paddleboard. She wasn't really happy about it, but I grabbed her paddleboard, threw some wax on there, and I was like, I could surf on this thing, yeah. For me, surfing the Great Lakes is just about the amount of, is rawness a word? Can I say rawness? Is that a word? Chan. I mean, there's nobody telling you where to go. There's no one telling you how to get there. It's all kind of up to you to take from it what you will and have your own experience with it. I just love how, you know, we don't have a forecasting website that tells you be here at this time to score the best waves. You kind of just got to take your shot, and whatever waves you get, you're going to be stoked for because we don't get them all the time.
The Great Lakes is so different than surfing the ocean in so many different ways. I don't think there's necessarily a particular surfer that I look up to. I take a lot of inspiration from my friends, how I'm feeling, kind of try to incorporate my own style into the way I surf. There's a lot of people that should get out and enjoy the fresh water on a surfboard.
I'd say the only thing I'd have to say to beginner surfers is just have fun, and if you're not having fun, just quit straight up, because like no one wants to have you out here if you're not having fun. And if you're not having fun when you first start out, you're not going to have any more fun later down the road. It's just, you got to be doing it for the right reasons. You got to be doing it for the love.
I'd say to just keep going. Keep pushing yourself. Get on the board, spend more time on the water. A lot of people get upset that they're not surfing like Kelly Slater when they first start, but that's not a part of the process. You just got to keep going.
I don't feel complete if there's a storm brewing and it's snowing and windy and I'm not chasing waves. It just feels like it's a part of me's missing if I'm not going, you know. It's not as much motivation to do it. It's kind of just, I just have to do it, it feels like at this point. It's not really a choice anymore.
I really take a lot of motivation from Gianni as well. He pushes me to surf even when I don't want to, when it's cold. Our Hyperflex wetsuits do a good job at keeping us toasty.
I'd say the biggest challenge of surfing in the winter is just the transportation aspect of it. A lot of the times, if you really want to score the best storms we get, you're not going to be driving on clear roads. The drives are going to be longer, it's going to be dangerous, it's going to be windy, snowy, rainy, frozen rain. I mean, there's so many things that are just in your way that are trying to stop you. And you kind of just have to be confident in your ability to make it happen, and realize that if you really do want to score the best waves we get, you're going to have to go through that type of stuff.
There's a lot less surfers in the wintertime. The water's cold, the air temp's cold. Many times we've surfed the water when it's 32 degrees right below. You'll be surfing in slush, so not a lot of people enjoy that, but there's a handful of people that like it.
When I'm not surfing, I usually think about surfing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could live without it at this point. It's kind of what keeps me going, what gets me to wake up every morning.
There's a lot of blissfulness in surfing the Great Lakes with your friends, especially your close buddies. I've been fortunate enough to surf with James and Gianni and Hunter all around the Great Lakes. And I think just sitting out the back in untouched wilderness is just beautiful. I think just messing around, waiting for the waves, talking. I think it's more of enjoying the process and the journey of surfing the Great Lakes rather than actually surfing the lake. I think surfing the lake's beautiful, but doing it with your best buddies is unbeatable.
Hold on.
Maybe we go check over there, yeah? Yeah, Graham.
Almoana.
No? Look cleaner over there, no? Maybe.